Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you lesson 3, that is the elements, compounds and mixtures. Now let us start with the first topic, that is elements. So students, what is an element? You have already learned in your 7th standard. So what is an element? An element is a simple and pure form of a matter which cannot be decomposed into smaller substances. That is, which cannot be broken down further into a simpler substances by any chemical means. Students, the name of the element, it is abbreviated by using certain symbols. So what do you mean by the symbols? A symbol is the short form that stands for the atom of a specific element, or you can say it is an abbreviation which is used for the name of an element. Students, each element it is denoted by a symbol which is usually the first letter of its name in English or a Latin written in capital. For example, sulfur, an element, it is denoted by the symbol S. Similarly, carbon, it is denoted by the symbol C. But students, however, when the first letter of more than one element is the same, the elements are denoted by the two letters, and the first letter is written in capital, whereas the second one it is written in the small. For example, carbon, cobalt, copper, calcium. All of these elements they are beginning with the word letter C. So it must be having every element it must be having a symbol C. No, it's not possible. Now the carbon, it begins with the C. Its symbol will be C. Right? Cobalt's the first alphabet is C, but we cannot write it C because already carbon it has got the symbol C. So now we are going to take first alphabet C and the second alphabet O, and the first alphabet will be capital and the second alphabet O, it will be taken as a small. So we are going to write capital C and small o for the cobalt. Now you see copper. Copper's first alphabet is C and second alphabet is O. Now both of them CO. So we can give its symbol as a CO, but CO is already given to the cobalt. So now over here we are going to write the Latin name of a copper, that is a cuprum. So what is the symbol of copper over here? That is capital C, small u. That is Cu. So Cu is what? It is the symbol of copper. Now students, we will learn about the compounds. So what is a compound? Compound, it is a substance that can be broken down into a simpler substances by the chemical means. So a compound can be split into simpler substances only by chemical means, not by any physical means like any filtration, sublimation or distillation. So a compound is always formed by the combination of two or more elements. For example, the compound water, it is formed by the combination of element hydrogen, two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. Students, compounds are represented by formula. A compound, it is always represented by a formula which shows that how many atoms of which element constitute a molecule of a compound. As I have already explained you that the example water. Water is a compound. It is made up of elements hydrogen and oxygen. So what is the formula? It is H2O. It means it is containing two atoms of hydrogen and one atom of oxygen. Now, we are going to learn some important characteristics of a compound. So, very first, a compound can be split into its constituent elements only by the chemical means, not by any physical means, right? Secondly, we have learned that the properties of compounds are entirely different from those of the elements which made it. Then we have learned elements combined in a fixed proportion of atom to form a compound, and a compound contains the constituent elements in a fixed proportion of mass. Boys, we are going to learn all these characteristics of compound in detail in my next lecture. That is, in my next video, I will be explaining you all these characteristics in detail. So till that time, you go through the chapter and all the topics that we have done today in whatever they are given in your book. Go through all those topics and learn. Thank you.